Hello and welcome back to Weston Super Mare. Josh and Sam, how you doing? So you remember from last time, what an absolute crappy 2 results there, which put the Premier League away from us. We've now got the opportunity to salvage our season by qualifying for the Europa League final. We last left off beating Benfica 2-0 away. We've now got to play Luton, already relegated Luton, and then the second leg against Benfica to see if we will go to the final, the first European final of Weston Super Mare's career history, probably is a more appropriate term. Yes. So let's do it. Let's thrash us some Lutons, and then we get an exciting second game against Benfica. That's at home. We've got 2. I mean, what is this scheduling? 2 days between a semi-final and like a game against the Bar. Luckily, they are the worst team in the league, and also considering the fact that the league is essentially gone. Look at that! 19 assists. Luis Augusto Quintero. He was a good player for us back in the day. 27 now. Didn't develop as well as he sort of had the promise to, but yeah, he's good. He's 98 caps for Colombia. Inter bought him off us for £10 million. He was good. Yeah, one particular no, it wasn't when we won the league, but that particular season he just had a frankly insane number of assists. But that has been superseded by Dania now. What a legend. Ben Marshall is apparently going to be one of the Empower Championship players of the season. He's had a decent season. But I don't care. Let's go to the backroom staff meeting with Cristiano Ronaldo. Yes. I can't drop them because I haven't got any fucking different options. Right, Luton Town. Yeah, we can respect them. I mean, they're not good, but yeah, I'd say that the difference between European football and the difference between Benfica and Luton is minimal. Ricardo Monitz, who's the Luton manager. I fear defeat. Yeah, I didn't read that response very well. Okay, so now, excitingly, this would have been a really big week for us had we not just gone and spunked our chances of the Premier League up the wall. So inevitably they will now draw, which would have been the perfect result for us. Spurs will get beat, and then Arsenal, who I assume are playing tomorrow, will also be thrashed by Bristol City or whoever it is they're playing. So let's see. Yeah, there you go. See, Huddersfield beat Tottenham. That would have been a good result for us. I mean, that actually is still a good result for us because it means that we maintain an ability to get through to the through to the Champions League spots. Well, there you go. So Man United beat Chelsea. That's probably now those 2 teams, Chelsea and Arsenal. Man United and Arsenal are going to go and try and win the league, and we're just going to have to battle out for Chelsea and Spurs for 3rd and 4th, and City, I guess, as well, who are also sort of sneaking up on us. Oh, what a disappointing end to the season. What an absolutely disappointing end. Oh, Bristol City have been relegated. What a shame. And it looks like Liverpool guaranteed safety. So well done. First season back in the Premier League for Liverpool since their 2-year absence, and they've survived. That's very big for them. Big news for them. Well done, Liverpool. Pat on the head for all of us. Now then, I want to save players for the next round of the Cup. So I'm going to do this. Boom. Poacher. Advance forward. Håkansson there. Abalo there. Sabani is going to pencil a Glavina. We're going to put Mounier because Nieto's a little tired. Mostakovic is going to go over here. And that's probably all I'm going to do for now. I don't want to knacker these 2 out. I want Billy Watts to have a chance to score. I should have put a striker on the bench, though. That was stupid. Well, whatever. We're playing against freaking... So, Billy Watts, he needs 2 more goals to reach 75 career goals, 2 more goals to reach 50 league goals for us, and continues to suffer a goal drought, having not scored in 540 minutes of football. Such is Billy Watts' life. He's got 25 goals this season, yet he's gone through at least 2 patches of form where he's been in ridiculously long gold droughts. So I don't know. He's got 14 assists as well. That's pretty impressive, considering that that Quintero dude had the total record for us 15. 3 players in the squad are currently at or around that, because also Meunier had 15. Mbele, yes! Justice Mbele. And that was another Dania assist, so good stuff for him. Well done. Yeah, good. So good. That's nice. We move up to 3rd. We technically still are in for a shout if United lose both their games and Arsenal lose all 3 of their games remaining. So, yeah, it's close. It'll happen. It'll probably happen. It's going to happen. We're going to win the league. Dania. Billy Watts. Should have saved Dania. That was one of the players who I was thinking about not starting so that he could be fresh for the Benfica game. But it doesn't matter. We've done it now. I'll take him off in the second half. It's fine. Abalo was not offside. That looked offside to me. Mr. Kovic. Sabani. Mr. Kovic, Dania, Mr. Kovic, Dania. Hawkinson would have been offside surely if he'd got on that. Bayon, Engblom, Sabani, Meunier, Dania. Nothing really interesting going on. The main event is coming up. Benfica, that's the big one. That's the one we want to see. So we're probably going to lose Southampton for the league, which is fine. I don't mind. They are not good. They ruined my freaking Premier League dream. They were another team. The amount of games we've lost against the crappy teams, that's what's losing us the league, because we don't lose very much against the big teams. I know we lost to Man United, but that was a 1-0 loss in the 91st minute, What on earth was that? Okay, fine. Oh, what? How do you do all that and then just tap it straight at the keeper, you dude? Sabani, Engblom, Sabani, Meunier, Håkansson, no, Alaro. Good old Luton. Hey, it's nice that Luton were in the Premier League. That was a bit of fun. Wasn't it? Didn't do very well, but who was expecting them to do very well? No one, exactly. I think they had a couple of big results as well. I think they beat someone. Oh, no, they can't have because they've only got 22 goals. Maybe they were beaten by someone for 7. But anyway, I'm pretty sure they beat Liverpool. They had some good results this season. It's just a shame that they've not been able to stay up and challenge in the Premier League. Actually, there's not been that much change in the Premier League. There was a except for Huddersfield, who are kind of a bit of a mainstay, and Huddersfield and Wolves. Although I think in this game Wolves actually started in the Premier League. So whilst in real life they are just coming back into the Premier League, it's actually they've been in the Premier League the whole time on this, or maybe they went down once. But yeah, I would have liked to have seen some new teams start to sort of emerge and become sort of dominant forces in the Premier League, or at least stable forces. Like one of my games, Shrewsbury Town came up and then were like sort of challenging for Europe at one point, which was beautiful. And they hadn't changed their manager since the start of the game, and sort of 17 years later he had taken them into Europe. And that's the kind of weird rubbish that you get on Football Manager, and that's the kind of thing I love. So let's have more of that, please. Because it looks likely that we're going to just get the 2 Sheffield clubs coming back up, and then maybe a Birmingham or something like that. Not that they're particularly interesting in terms of smaller teams coming up and sort of shaking things up, but whatever. Abalo can come off, Abdallah can come off as well, and then we can save some legs for the semi-final. Imagine if we got the final of the Europa League as Weston Super Mare. Considering the teams we've had to play as well, it's not like we've been going through against some shonky teams. I remember I had one European run once, not on this game, but on this game, but not in this save, where I had to play something like Aalborg, Excelsior, AZ Alkmaar, and then in the final it was like Hoffenheim or something like that. It was a very, relatively speaking, an easy run through to the final. Whereas, if we do this, we've beaten some royalty. I don't think we've played any shonky teams except for even in the group stages, we played Sturm Graz, who, I mean, they're not great, obviously, but Montpellier and also the other team we played, whose name I've forgotten. These were decent sides. They were decent sides, anyway. I don't know. Come on. $60 minutes. Let's take off another player. Let's make some save some legs. So this is the problem with not having taken off. I'm gonna put it on Nieto. There you go. Try and push through another goal as well, because it would be nice if we could beat Luton. We were at one point the outstanding goal scorers in the league, and I think that's reflective of the fact that we have fallen off so much, that we are still on 73, and Man United, Arsenal, and even Chelsea have overtaken us to like a frankly offensive degree. If we'd carried on scoring at the rate we were doing, sort of in the early to middle parts of the season, we would have wrapped the league up with 5 or 6 games to spare. But as it is, it's just not the way things fell for us this season. It's disappointing, but what can you do? Bennett, Abdallah, Håkansson, get on the end of it, for goodness sake. I'm not sure about the striking situation in the club, because obviously Billy Watts is great, and until the injuries this season, Cunningham was doing fantastically well. Obviously Pedersen's a legend, he's not going anywhere. But I think I might move Håkansson on, because he's not... I mean, I mentioned in the couple of seasons that we've recorded, I've mentioned that he's not consistent, and also the thing is, he's not really... It's not like when he comes on he scores, or when he plays he scores. He still rarely scores, even when he does play. So and he offers us something on the right wing, but not really, because I've had to train him there. He's not really built for that. So it might be better to try and cash in some money with him and sign another good striker, maybe a younger one, and also try and find a sort of replacement right winger, because I think I'm going to get rid of Abalo. He's not been good enough. He's been too injury prone. He's just not got what we need on a consistent enough basis. Sabani to Watts to Håkansson. See, look, all these chances he's having. Okay, now he scored, so that's nice, but an outstanding goal. I mean, it was fine. So how do we putting the hammer down on Luton? We could have had a hatful of goals, but you know, this is nice. This is fine. I'll take it. I can't look at the table without being disappointed. Every time I look at it, it makes me want to sigh and be sad. So I'm going to try and not do that too much. Nieto, Sabani, Håkansson, Mistakovic. Interesting series of deflections through to Bennett. What's he going to do? He's going to kick it up. Mbele. I will, once the season's over, I'll sort of scout through the teams who get relegated, see if there's any of their decent players that might be able to, if they even have any decent players that I might be able to sort of snaffle up. I'll also be looking at Liverpool's squad, because they were very poor this season, but I think they may still have 1 or 2 players who are decent, so I might try and sort of scrounge a couple of players off them, try and get some players for cheap. That's why the relegated teams are always good for a cheap player or two. Oh, what a finish! Abdallah, what a finish! Fourth, is that only 3? Okay, 3-0. Well, fine. We're back. You know, we're back amongst the goals, which is nice to see. We just need to now take this form into the Benfica game. Another game at the Woodspring in a couple of days. I hope you guys are ready for it. Calm. A good win, boys. Well done. They're getting a little bit more positive. Their attitude seems to be changing. They're all a little bit more, happy with games, happy with life. Valencia just beat Barcelona 3-2. We'll do like a little round the world sort of rundown, or around Europe at least, rundown after the end of the season. Bristol City have gone down. That's a shame. Luke Freeman. Was he not the player that they signed for 400 and something K? Oh no, they've had him for years. Okay, fine. Anyway, rubbish. Oh no, FC Os have been relegated. Yes, well done us. Mbele, he's coming into goal scoring form recently, which is nice, I suppose. Young Romanian goalkeeper, looks decent. I don't need a goalkeeper. It's a goal scorers and some kind of defensive midfielder is what I need. Or no, sorry, just like a creative midfielder. Yep. No. Confident attack. Billy. No, Mads Pedersen. We're looking to attack. We'll have to wait and see. No, I mean, no. He's going to be on the bench. Oh, look. 2 of our players are in with the English Young Player Award running. Let's go with Nick Fitzgerald because I like him. Not Carl Easley because he could have been ours for like 2 million a couple of years ago, but he refused to come because he's a snooge. Mings. Liverpool, Arsenal. Come on, Liverpool. Put the halters on Arsenal. Arsenal are going to win the freaking Premier League. Not right. What kind of hellish world is this? Who is Arsenal's boss? Not still Gareth Southgate, of course, because yeah, I mean that makes sense. Jack Wilshere's still their captain, and Phil Jones is their vice captain, of course. Right, Glavina, back in you go. Pedersen, no, we're going to go Kotnik, Pedersen here. And I think that's all we need to do, right? Did we make any more silly changes? Oh no, Mr. Kovic comes off for Fitzgerald. Daniel's looking a little tired in the middle there, but we'll hopefully be able to get by. And I'm going to bring Hakan on because I like him more. Give him at least the option of coming on, even though he probably won't. Now then. Billy Watts continues to suffer a goal drought. It's now up to 683 minutes. So... going out there and take control. He looks stressed. Bele, come on, mate. Right. Ferrer, Engblom. So hopefully we can avoid losing 2-0. That's essentially what we want to avoid doing, because it would be a bit of a bugger if we did. Kotnik. But we started brightly. That was nice. That was a nice bit of speed and pace in our attack, which we've been kind of sorely lacking in the last few weeks. This is why we need Cunningham up front, because he's so quick. How Mario. Ferreira. That was a terrible miss. This game is so harsh. It was a close. It was a shame for them, I suppose. How Mario ran. Ferrer. Escobar. No, stop it. Come on. Nope. Come on. Giusto is yeah, that was decent. How Mario ran. Nediak. Come on, we were better than this in the last game. Here we go. Billy Watts. Oh, it's good effort. Should have finished it off, but at least we got a chance. Proves that we can. Watch out, you got a man behind you. Justice. Donato Justo. These Portuguese teams have got some very good players in their squads. I might also sort of do a little raid of their squads as well. That Nacional da Madeira, who are a Portuguese team, always seem to have a bunch of really good young players who I think I've signed a couple from in the past. I think I got Kotnik from there, or maybe it was Nieto. So I might dip into the transfer market in their league as well. Ferreira, Justo, Ran. Yes, come on. 20 minutes in, we've had one chance. Yeah. Well, no, we've actually had more. What? It's weird, isn't it? It doesn't look like we've had more. It doesn't feel like we've had more, but we apparently have. Bele, Pedersen, Ran, Ron, Bayon, Justo. No, it's a good bit of... What on earth are you doing? Why would you do that? Why would you not just clear it? Take a touch and clear it. You were under no pressure. No. Oh, Justo is really having a fucking shocker. Pedersen. We need to take him off free kick duty because he's just... Ferrer. Mbele. Pedersen. Watts. Munier. Go on, do your man. Yeah, go on. Escobar. Hack him out. No. Come on. Clavina. Danya. These are the players that should be on the ball. I'm just saying. Oh, it's a great save. Great save from Soto. Also, we that game we lost against West Brom, which I will not stop going on about because I'm annoyed about it. They obviously had Eamon Taylor in goal, recently signed from us, and he made a couple of saves which kept us out. So well done, thank you very much, Eamon. You couldn't have just done us a favour. Billy Watts, offside as always. He was born offside. Half time. 0-0. We'll take it. We'll take it. Calm. Happy with how things are going. Calm. Ooh, calm. There's a lot more to come. Calm. There's a lot more to come. Calm. There's a lot more to come. It's interesting how, like, one half of football where they draw 0-0 and they've all suddenly gone there. The morale has gone down to like okay, even though they were all at superb at the end of the Luton game. I guess maybe my team talk in the first half stressed them out. I don't know why that would be, because they all said they were happy except for Mbele. Oh, nice. Fernandez, Engblom, Pedersen. It's disappointing that the PSG game is not also playing tonight, because we could have been able to sort of watch the progression of those two teams. And Pedersen, we could have watched the progression and seen who we're going to draw next and stuff. But it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case, obviously, because we can't watch the game. But we'll see who we draw after this. We'll play. Oh, Billy Watts, good effort. I'll skip through until we find out who we're playing next. Danya and Mbele, of course. If we get through, obviously, no one's resting on any laurels. Don't even know what a laurel is. Engblom, Meunier, Danya's just sort of another one of those weird, completely powerless shots from about 30 yards that just floats slowly and serenely over the bar. Glavina's not playing great. I'm going to bring on Spencer, and Danya is getting tired, so I'm going to do it's a big midfield change there. Billy Watts is playing pathetically as usual. Swap those two. No, let's not. Oh no. Okay. See, so they're playing terribly. No, I don't want to do that. I wanted to bring on Nieto for Meunier. I'm actually just going to play him as a poacher. He's not. I mean, it doesn't make seemingly any difference if he's playing attacking forward or advanced forward and poacher anyway. So, Pedersen. Oh, why do you do this to us, Pedersen? Abdallah, Billy Watts, Pedersen again. But it looks like we're going to do it, unless they have an absolutely sensational end to the game. Don't count your chickens. Yeah, there we go. Billy Watts. Will he shoot or will he cross? He crossed and Pedersen scores. Yes. Mads Pedersen. Oh, what a player. 3-0 on aggregate against Benfica. Sorry. A team that we never have beaten before. Nice. We're going to get some decent prize money. So we're in the final of the European League, the Europa League. You're in the final, congratulations. Some of them don't even seem interested. So, yeah, I mean, which is perfectly reasonable. Why would you be excited about that? That's great. We're nearly there. Union Berlin, are they going to get relegated? Oh, they might do. I hope they don't. I like Union. So, Chelsea, they lost to United. We were given £608,000. We're through to the final. Do we know who we're going to play? Did it say? No, they haven't played yet. Okay, fine. Let's attend that, and then we'll see if we can just skip ahead to their game. As long as we're still in the competition, we've got a chance of winning it. Yeah, Soto's great. He's the best. He's the beast. He's a beast. Right, so let's skip forward, see if we can see the result of that other semi-final, and then we'll be back for the next couple of games. Maybe we'll do a triple header, because there'll be only 3 games left of the season for us. Maybe we'll do a big old triple threat match game. Now, of course, here's where we could have spread out some games, couldn't we? Because it doesn't seem to be an international break. We've just got 2 weeks off. Why couldn't we have played the Luton game here? Why couldn't we have played the Man United game in one of these bits here? Ridiculous. Pedersen has got 16 goals for us in the Europa League, which is beating Jurgen Klinsmann's record. Yes. And the Mali regions have come through. Napoli defeating so does that mean the Champions League is going to be Man United versus Tottenham? Yeah, it is. Cool. Let's go forward. Come on, let's have this second leg of this damn game, please. Yeah, here we go. Finally, I just want to see who we're going to play. Jongler, I like him. Oh, it's Leon. Ross Barkley, Schwoob. Wow, that's a decent result. So we're going to have to play Olympique Lyonnais in the final. We'll find out when we get that. Have we ever played? We've actually played them before, and we've never lost to them. Oh, we beat them 2 times when we were in the Champions League. Oh, ooh, that's cheeky. Oh, well. Okay, let's look at the fixtures. We've got Stoke and then Lyon. Okay, well, we'll play that in the next one then. See you later, guys. Bye.